We're starting the next program in a few days and we are seeing life-changing results. Who's ready to join me?
And me.
And me.
And me.
And us.
Me too.
And me.
Who? Me?
And me.
And me.
And me.
And us.
And me.
And me.
And me.
Hi friends, I am gonna whip up some protein bars so that I can eat them pre-workout and Tim can have them on his bird hunting jaunts when he's like putting in 16-mile walks and all that craziness he does. So what's in them? Scho Fit protein, we're using chocolate for these, peanut butter, almond milk, and oats. 4 ingredients, gotta love that. And you refrigerate them, they are no bake. So we start out with 2 cups of oats. A 1, a 2, and usually I make double and triple batches, but I'm gonna be making some other goodies for him, so don't wanna overdo it. 4 scoops of protein. We thought we would make these chocolate and peanut butter. You certainly could make them vanilla and peanut butter. So 4 scoops of protein. And again, remember the protein you use matters. We have 18 amino acids, and if you don't know what amino acids do, I will be doing a talk on them. They are the building blocks of our cells. We need them. All right, 4 scoops of chocolate protein and 5 tablespoons of peanut butter. I'm gonna actually guesstimate that and over guesstimate it because we like peanut butter. Stir this up because I just opened it. All right, so we're gonna call that 1 tablespoon, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So I'm personally doing 5 heaping tablespoons. I'll let you know how it turns out. And I think in the rules you have to lick the spoon. Definitely have to lick the spoon. And then a 1/2 cup of non-dairy unsweetened milk. So I like almond milk. It has more calcium than dairy milk, is much better for you, much more gut friendly. Alrighty. You could add other things to this. You could add some walnuts, you know, different things, different toppings and things, but I'm gonna keep it pretty simple and just add those. And let's try stirring this up with a fork. So I know this makes like a nice thick batter, not runny at all. And the nice thing is you don't have to get the food processor out and you don't have to turn the oven on. So this could be, I could totally see this recipe being handy when, you know, it's really hot out and you don't want to turn your stove on. But one of the things you want to stop doing is buying protein bars. Like I'll show you. And I'm not going to show you a brand. I actually have these just to do talks and just to show you. Wrapped protein bars, garbage. terrible for you, and it's this easy to make a bar with 19 grams of protein. Right? You know exactly what's in this. Non-dairy, gluten-free, and good for you. And so this is the consistency of the batter. And up until recently, I was even using olive oil non-stick spray. However, because I learned of the chemicals in it that create it to spray, super, super bad for you. What am I going to line my pan with? Some olive oil. So I'm just gonna pour a tiny bit in here. Tiny, tiny bit. And a trick I learned a long time ago from my mama. I got it from my mama. Put my hand in a baggie, spread it around. So we've got it totally lined. And then you take the baggie inside out, throw it away. No grease, nowhere. So I'm ready to put this in here. And I can see these totally being a go-to for us because they're just too easy to make. And I'm a girl that likes quick and easy. So you want to mash them around. I could also see doubling this recipe and making them thicker. La, 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 la. I don't do silence well. All right, we want this. So you could actually use your hands to do this, but I'm not. All right, super awesome. And since there's no egg, nothing that needs to cook. Couldn't even lick this fork, but that's what it looks like. Now it's gonna go in my fridge for 2 hours. You could freeze it for 30 minutes if you need them quickly. I'll show you what the finished product looks like in a second. Okay, so we froze them for 30 minutes so that I could get this finished, and wanted to try. The spatula will not cut them. So this is supposed to make 8 bars, and the 8 bars have 19 grams of protein. So we're gonna try our best to cut these into that amount of bars. Which is actually a nice size bar, I think. Okay, let's scoop one out because I can't wait to taste it. All right. So there, you can see what one bar looks like. So could freeze them a little more, I think. Refrigerate them for 2 hours is gonna work. Really good. Great pre-workout, great hiking workout or hiking food. And it took me 7 minutes, you saw, to put them together. So no reason to buy that garbage processed